my husband just made a comment the other day. We were talking about teaching kids to drive, and two of my four who are old enough to drive, and two don't. And one of them, he lives in walking distance of work and other things, so he doesn't really need to. He has no interest in. Um, and his girlfriend doesn't drive either, but they just walk everywhere because, and they live close enough where they can, and it's safe to do so. I mean, as safe as it can be, right? So I'm like, okay, I get it. So I get it. My 19-year-old, she took driver's ed at school and then just kind of tapered off interest. Um, and I was talking about teaching her, and he said, maybe he's he said maybe between the two of us, you're not the best one to teach her, particularly in driving, because he is much more laid back, and I am sitting over here like holding on. I'm extra, but then I catch myself and I'm like, okay, don't, it's okay, like I've got the invisible brake pedal over here. And, I catch myself being extra sometimes with my now 17-year-old driving. But in my defense, she's only been practicing for like a year. I'm a little more laid back now, but when she's also kind of clipped the back of a truck turning before, so I'm a little valid to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, luckily they were parked and there was no damage to their car, so thankfully. But things have happened, so I'm a little nervous. But no, she's a good driver. But it takes time to get there when you are freshly getting in a car and never done it before.
Right.
That's terrifying for the person who's sitting in the passenger seat, who's used to driving everywhere with no control now.
That's right. Except the holding onto the dashboard, right? Yeah.
But it just goes to show, like, different children require
Mhm.
different styles. They grew up in the same house. They were raised by the same person. Now, that that parent they were raised by has gone through many phases of themselves as they grew up from a teenager to a woman,
Mm.
and so I think that's part of it too. The parent or parents that they're growing up in the house with is the same person their whole life, but that person is going through phases too,
Yes. Yeah.
and so the same household can create completely different children.